Good morning. This is Aliman from Chalapati Institute of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the artificial intelligence. So, what are the areas of the artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence areas are the logical, machine learning, vision, natural logic process, natural language processing, robotics, expert systems, and then knowledge representation. What is the artificial intelligence? Making the machines or making the computers that thing. The automation of activities we associate with the human thinking, like decision making, and learning. The art of machines, the art of creating the machines that perform the functions that required intelligence when performed by the people. Artificial intelligence is the study of the mental faculties through the use of the computational models. Artificial intelligence is the study of the computations that make it possible to perceive, reason, and then act. It is a field of study that seeks to explain and emulate the intelligent behavior in terms of the computational process. It is a branch of the computer science that is concerned with the automation of intelligent behavior. Anything in the computing science that we don't yet know how to do properly. So, coming to the intelligent systems, there are four categories. First one, systems that thinks like the humans, system that acts like the human, system that thinks rationally, and then systems that acts rationally. Systems that acts like the humans. The art of creating the machines that perform the functions that require intelligence when performed by the people. The study of how to make computers do things at which the moment the people are better. Systems that act like humans. Systems that act like humans. Look at the picture. When we entered a room, which is a computer terminal, we have fixed a period of time to type what you want into the terminal and study the replace. At the other end of the line is either a human being or a computer system. If it is a computer system at the end of the period, we cannot reliably determine whether it is a system or the human, then the system is said to be intelligent. The Turing test approach. A human questioner cannot tell if there is a computer or human answering his question. The computer must behave intelligently. Intelligent behavior to achieve the human level performance in all the cognitive tasks. These cognitive tasks include the language processing, knowledge representation, automated reasoning, machine learning. The total Turing test includes the two measure issues. One is the computer vision and one is the robotics. So coming to the computer vision to pursue the objects and to coming to the robotics to move the objects. Systems that think like the humans are cognitive modeling. Humans are observed from inside. How do we know how human thinks? That is the introspection versus psychological experiments, cognitive science, the exciting new effort to make the computer think machines with the minds in the full and literal sense. The automation of the activities that we associate with the human thinking activities such as the decision making, problem solving, and then learning. Systems that think rationally, loss of thought. Humans are not always rational. Rational defined in terms of the logic. Logic cannot express everything. That is uncertainty. Logical approach is often not feasible in terms of the computational time. It needs the guidance. The study of the mental facilities through the use of the computational models. The study of the computations that make it possible to perceive, reason, and act. Systems that act rationally, that is the rational agent, rational behavior, doing the right thing, that what is expected to maximize the goal achievement given the available information. Giving the answers to the question is an act. I don't care whether a system it replicates the human through thought process, makes the same decisions as the humans, uses a purely logical reason. Sys- Systems that act rationally. Logic. Only part of the rational is it, not all the rationality. Sometimes logic cannot reason a correct conclusion at that time. Some specific human knowledge of or information is used. Hence, it covers more generally different situations of the problems. Study of artificial intelligence as a rational agent. It is more general than using logic only. It allows the extension of the approach with more scientific methodologies. What is the rational agent? An agent is an entity that pursues and acts. Abstractly, an agent is a function from the perception histories to the actions. For any class of the environments and tasks, we observe the agents are class of agents with the best performance. Computational limits make perfect rationality unachievable. Artificial produced by the human art or effort rather than originating naturally. Intelligence is the ability to acquire the knowledge and use it. Artificial intelligence is defined as the study of the ideas that enable the computers to be intelligent. Artificial intelligence is the part of the computer science concerned with the design of computer systems that exhibit human intelligence. Hence, we can say that the artificial intelligence has two major roles. One is the study and one is the represent. Study the intelligent part concerned with the humans, represent those actions using the computer. What are the goals of AI? To make the computers more useful by letting them take over the dangerous or tedious task from the human, understand the principles of the human intelligence. Next, coming to the foundations of the A. So, the foundations of the A is the philosophy. At that time, the study of human intelligence began with no formal expression. Initiate the idea of the mind as a machine and its internal operations. Next, mathematics. Mathematics formalizes the three main areas of the artificial intelligence: computational logic and probability. Psychology. Uh, how do humans think and act? The study of human reasoning and acting provides the reasoning models for the artificial intelligence, strengthens the idea that the humans and other animals can be considered as information processing machines. Computer engineering, next control theory, cybernetics, linguistics. What are the main topics in the AI? Searching. This includes the claim playing, representing, knowledge representation, and the reasoning, planning, learning, natural language processing, expert system, interacting with the environment. What are the advantages of artificial intelligence? It's more powerful and more useful computers, new and improved interfaces. It solves the new problems. It handles better. It relieves the information overload, conversion of information into the knowledge. What are the disadvantages of it? Increased cost, difficulty with the software development, slow and expensive. Few experienced programmers are there. Few practical products have reached the market as yet. Coming to the searching. So search is the fundamental technique of the AI. This searching can be either the blind or uninformed. So blind search, we move through the space without worrying about what is coming next, but recognizing the answer if we see it. So in informed search, we guess that what is ahead and use the what information to decide where to look out. Knowledge representation and reasoning. It is the more important concept in the AI. If you're going to act rationally in our environment, then we must have some way of describing that environment and drawing inferences from that representation. How do we describe what we know about the world? How do we describe it concisely? How do we describe it so that we can get hold of the right place of the knowledge when we need? How do we generate new pieces of knowledge? That was nuggets of the knowledge. Yeah. How do we deal with the uncertain knowledge? So knowledge is the declarative knowledge and then the procedural knowledge. Declarative knowledge deals with the factoid questions. Procedural knowledge deals with the how. Procedural knowledge can be embedded in declarative knowledge. So coming to the planning. Given a set of the goals, construct a sequence of actions that achieves the goals. So this space can be a very large search space, but most parts of the world are independent of most other parts. Often start with the goals and connect them to the actions. No necessary connection between the order of the planning and order of execution. Next, learn. If a system is going to act truly appropriately, then it must be able to change its actions in the light of experience. How do we generate the new facts from the old one? How do we generate new concepts? How do we learn distinguish different situations in a new environment, interacting with the environment? So properly intelligent systems may be expected to accept sensory input, interact with the humans, modify the environment. What is the history of AI? So John McCarthy can be treated. He is a very important person in the field of the artificial intelligence. Next, the Turing test has come into the picture. Game playing, theorem proving, biological methods, symbolic applications. After that, commercials, boom in knowledge, rules based, real world applications, modeling, better evidence use of the theory. Applications are visual recognition of the traffic, medical diagnosis, directory inquiries, power plant control, automatic cars. Symbolic and sub-symbolic AI. Symbolic AI is concerned with the describing and manipulating our knowledge of the world as explicit symbols, where these symbols have clear relationships to entities in the world. Sub-symbolic AI neural networks is more concerned with the obtaining the correct response to an input stimulus without looking inside the box to see if parts of the mechanism can be associated with the discrete real-world objects. So, what are the applications? Autonomous planning and scheduling, autonomous rovers, telescope scheduling, analysis of data, image guided surgery, image analysis and enhancement, transportation, automated vehicle, pedestrian detection, games, robotic toys. What are the other applications? Bioinformatics, text classification, video image classification, music composition, picture drawing, NLP, and then the perception. This is about the introduction to the artificial intelligence. Thank you.